So first up, we have Melody Badgett. She's the Senior Vice President for 1% for the Planet. Melanie will share details about this global movement following the same format as the other speakers, 10 slides, 20 seconds each. Please welcome Melody Badgett.
All right, here we go, ready. Einstein said, we cannot solve problems using the same thinking we used when we created them. 1% for the planet is a better way. 3,000 nonprofits, 1,200 companies, 45 countries, 100 million in giving to make big, positive change happen on the scale that's needed. And Canada is the second largest country. Yvonne and Craig started 1% 10 years ago on a fishing trip, realizing that every time they did something good for the environment, it was good for their business. Companies have a role to play, more of them should. Ever since then, every year, 1% companies give 1% of sales directly to causes they care about. This is no small task. This is no small amount. This is an important purpose. Today, 2% of all giving goes to the environment and only 4% comes from companies. And 1% for the planet is the gold standard for corporate philanthropy. Companies give year in and year out. Why? For the purpose of restoring a healthy planet for future generations. The network consists of companies of all geographies, sizes, and industries. They use the 1% logo to tell their giving story, and research tells us that consumers view it as a symbol of trust and credibility. Companies become members of 1% at the company, brand, or product level. The brand, a fresh perspective on an often dire category. Artists, ambassadors, musicians, media, licensed products help spread the word. Surely this visual inspires you, eh? It's not everyone who has the physique to bike for a cause, but there are many ways to support and advocate for a healthy planet. Impact, that's our end game. The power of collective action. And 1% in 2013 will grow both broad and deep, adding more of the right companies into the mix, building and fueling partnerships, and focusing in target markets like Canada, France, California, New England, and Japan. Leaders, like-minded leaders, 1% are values-oriented. They think differently, act differently, believe differently. They care about more than the bottom line and influence consumers, employees, partners, and stakeholders with their decisions. They change hearts and minds. New Belgium, Cliff, and Patagonia got together to stop the pipeline and restore the delta for the Colorado River. Active social media campaign integrated into the brand. Skinny dipping beer launched into market. Skinny dipping happening frequently. Consumer engagement. Their mantra, LOVE, live our values every day. Changing behaviors, connecting with consumers about what they care about most. Vote the Environment is a partnership, positive, bipartisan, inclusive, that said to everyone, tell us what you love about the environment, tweet it. Hundreds of 1% companies led by Patagonia, thousands of tweets, millions reached with clear action, go vote. And last of all, 1% Canada companies lead the way. They are enabling healthy food, clean oceans, safe wildlife habitats. 1% constituents in Canada and across the globe are doing together what we cannot do alone. Thank you.